Lupe was supposed to deliver us 3 albums.
We waiting, man.
Hey, Lupe's been
waiting
talking a lot too.
man.
Listen,
He's been talking a lot lately too.
He might be back at 1A. Sorry, I was listening to Life, Death, and Love in San Francisco. He might be back to 1A, man.
Yeah, he's not as well rounded as Jay.
He's nasty with those bars.
He is nasty with the bars.
Nasty with those bars,
but he's not as well.
You know, Jay, I was teetering with this because I went back to Jay. I started listening to Jay. I was like, nah, there's no comparison.
We need to have a pod where we just talk about that.
Yeah,
and we just go back because like I listen to some Lupe. Don't get me wrong, he is amazing. I think he can rap. He is highly regarded as one of the best by everybody.
Yeah.
He's a rapper's rapper.
I saw your boy Button didn't want none of that.
No, he did not. You see, he copped to it too. He said, "I don't want those problems."
Yeah. I respect that,
and I respect that.
Yeah.
You can't.
So are you guys gonna do the Biggie Pac thing, or do we just?
It's gotta happen.
It's gonna happen, but I'm just really trying because it's such a tough sell because the people who are passionate about Pac are passionate. The people who are passionate about Biggie are passionate. And I know me, I've thrown out Tupac was whack. I've thrown it out before. I've never heard anyone say Biggie was whack until I heard him.
I didn't say Biggie was whack.
No,
I never said Biggie was whack.
Overrated.
Yeah, I did say it was overrated.
Overrated. So,
yes.
with that being said, I dove down a rabbit tree, and I see there's a lot of people that think that.
Yeah. Like Biggie, Biggie is top, you know what, I was saying top 10. It might be top 25.
All right, we're done here. So anyway, one other rapper that can actually rap is this guy, Dave East.
Yeah.
Dave Mother
Wow, it's Family Show, Jay.
Yeah, it's a Family Show.
Hey, that's
I appreciate the censor.
Listen, I'm not editing that out.
It's censored.
Right?
It's censored.
I'm gonna go first today.
All
so
right.
we listened to Dave East's album, called Kairi Chanel, which is his daughter's name. I gotta be honest, when I first listened to it, when I first heard of him, I just heard his name, which makes me think he's an industry plant. Which makes me think it goes back to what Kev always talks about, an industry plant. I think it's in a good way. Like sometimes with New York rappers, it's like it's hit or miss because you don't know that New York had that real down south sound when A$AP Rocky and them took the torch, and then it was like no one really had that East Coast sound, but like Joey Badass came out with it, but it was almost too New York, where you couldn't really understand what he was saying sometimes. He used a lot of slang. So you bring up Dave East. The thing I loved about this Dave East album is that he paid homage, however you want to say it, to the guys that he grew up with, and he did it in a very tasteful way. When I heard CDE with him and Cameron, I got very happy.
Yeah.
The only part that I really got
shout
sad,
out Cam.
yeah, shout out to Cam. One thing I got sad and happy at the same time was the track with Beanie Siegel, because it sounded like Beanie was fighting those words out.
It sounded like Beanie was about to get knocked out.
Beanie sounded like the Puff the Magic Dragon, and he sounded like he couldn't get no air.
He was fresh off a knockout.
Yes, it really hurt my feelings to hear him sound like that. But if you listen to it, Beanie was going.
He was.
Beanie going,
hasn't
man.
been a slouch though.
No, but the album though, he really like one thing about this. It reminds me of like an old school rap album,
like
because
97.
he had stories.
Yeah.
And he paints a perfect picture. The song Keisha, when he got robbed by the girl,
that was funny.
It was like, yo, I mean, I saw where it was going because I'm listening to it. I'm hanging on to every word. And one thing I like about him that I don't like about a lot of other younger rappers is that they mumble and they talk, and I can't understand a damn thing they're saying.
He was very
That's
clear.
why I love Drake, because Drake was very clear, which was why I knew that Drake and Meek Mill beef was going to be very over, because Drake, for one, he's going to put out a meme album, a song about you, and you can hear everything he's saying, and it's going to be playing everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know about how much this Dave East is gonna go, because I don't think he's not singing on the hooks, he's not doing any of that. He's rapping.
That's what I like, man.
I do, and I like that too. But like
rap.
that's the thing. Like this is a young person's sport right now.
Yep.
I don't know whether or not it can really go as much as I want it to. Like I want him to be an industry player. I want him to go, and I think that the people he had on there was like it wasn't to like. For him, when I heard the interviews that he was on, he talked about how, he could go out and get a track with the Migos or Lil Uzi Vert, but it's like, I don't relate to those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
No disrespect to them, but I grew up on, Mobb Deep. I grew up on Cameron.
Yeah.
And that's what this album sounds like, production-wise. It was,
Absolutely.
and the very last track on the album, it like, I don't know what it is, and I'm going to rewind a little bit, because I know we didn't have the show last week, but that Ty Dolla $ign song he had on his album, when his brother sang it.
Yeah.
First of all, free Big TC.
Yeah, free Big TC.
TC might be better than Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah. If you haven't watched that review, go check it out.
Yes, go check it out. Kev put the review up on it. But
Great
I know
review.
I just wanted to give one thing about that, and I don't. I'm a cancer survivor. Anybody don't know that? I didn't even cry when I found out I had cancer. Okay, I dealt with it as a man. Whatever, I dealt with it. I listened to that song on on Ty Dolla $ign's album last week, and I had tears in my eyes.
I had to shed the thug dove.
I had to shed the thug dove.
Yeah.
When he said the verse where he said, when killing us is legal, it just messed me up so bad of what we're going through as a society right now, and how it's the reality of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I can tell I'm raising 2 sons, like how I can express to them what's going on. So fast forward to this Dave East song, the very last track on the album. He starts the song off and it's like I thought it was a kid rapping. Yeah. It's really just him,
right,
pitched up, and it's like him as a kid.
Yeah.
Then he talk so like it's the same voice. So then it breaks down. And it's like almost like his apple grew, and he's rapping like the voice he has now.
Right.
And it goes into the whole verse. And it goes into he explains to the officer, "Hey, look at my daughter." Bam, got shot because he pulled out the picture of his daughter.
Trying to.
Yo, I put the headphones down and walked around for about 20 minutes, man. Like that hit me so hard.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that everybody who is coming out right now, all the music, hip hop awards, the BET Music Awards were on last night. Shout out to Kev for sending it to me. But Big Crit put his foot in his spoken word.
Yeah.
T.I. had an amazing performance from what I'm hearing. I have not watched the show as of yet.
Lecrae held it down too.
Yeah, but who, Lecrae?
Yeah.
Okay,
he held it down.
I gotta watch it. But shout out to Dave East, man. This is a great project.
Yeah.
And I really it's one of which I listened to it, a couple times, and it's like there's really no down points. He's just going. He's kind of like, and the thing about it is, it's kind of like as if he was sitting right here talking to us, but he's like, I'm a rapper, so he rapped out everything that was going on.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to every word that's going on. Mm-hmm. So it's really definitely a breath of fresh air. One of the best albums I've heard this year. I don't think it was better than Travis Scott's album, but I definitely put it up there. I gave it a 93, man.
Ooh, okay.
That's high.
Okay. You want to go ahead and go? You can jump in, Jay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. First off, and nobody gave credit for this, but I will.
Okay.
Shout out to Nas.
Yeah. I was actually gonna make reference to that, but go ahead.
Shout out to Nas for signing this, man, because you know what? He is the hero we don't deserve, but we need right now. Mm-hmm. That's Dave East, man.
Really?
I love this album, man. It literally reminded me of like that old school hip hop, straight East Coast, straight CD tape outlet. Mm-hmm. Get those CDs, unlock it, put it in a CD deck when you get in the car, and just rock for 14 hard tracks, man. Yeah. I mean, I love the features on there. Even the features, besides 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz did his thing though.
He was all right. He got outshined.
But just as far as like time frame goes,
yeah.
The features. I had that old school feature, except for 2 Chainz on there. I said this before, shout out Cam. I think he held it down. I think my favorite song, let me say this. Fab's letting me down. Fab is letting me down.
The singing he's doing,
I don't like it.
And you reviewed Fab's last
album.
I didn't.
Check that out.
And it's a carryover from that.
Okay.
I don't like it.
He stayed in that pocket.
Yeah. I don't like it at all.
I didn't like that either. I forgot about that one.
If I can say one, that's the only song that I was like, because Fab brought it down. Dave held his own like he did through the whole album.
Right.
But that song, Eyes on Me with Fab, Fab, you're close to getting out of there.
He was singing or something.
It was something that I don't know what it is.
I didn't like it.
It's cold world out here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Chainz held it down. Even though Dave East ate the track up.
Yeah.
2 Chainz, I don't like 2 Chainz.
I think 2 Chainz took himself serious on that song.
He did.
I did read about. He said he told Dave East, "Don't give me no down south beat. Let me rap over some New York stuff, you know, whatever." And I'm like, that's not your pocket,
right?
You sticking.
He sounded a little off, but it was okay.
Usually every song he's on has a big intro, 2 Chainz, and it stops, and he comes in, he does a little verse, and he's out. I'm out. But it's like he's trying to do too much in this one.
But I appreciate that though, because Dave East is taking him to a different lane,
right?
Yeah,
which could only make 2 Chainz better. I hope.
No.
You know what I mean?
Hey. 2 Chainz hit his roof wall. Is it? That's what we get. We know what we're gonna get. But you know what? There's a lane for him.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lane for him. He can flourish in that. So what'd you give it?
I give it. This is tough. I'm about to go 95. Because let me tell you something. I'm debating because I hear the Solange in my head. And man,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't go too deep.
I'm not gonna go deep.
I've yet to listen to it.
Yeah.
We'll talk. So let's review that for next week.
It'll be too late, man. We got to get it out. We got to get it out.
Okay, all right. So you guys work on that. Okay.
I'm gonna have to just give it a 95, man.
95?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? The first thing that this album kind of brought to my mind was the fact that, first of all, if it wasn't in the 80s today, man, I would have had on a pea coat, a Yankee fitted, and some Timberlands, bro. You know what I'm saying? B, son. You know what I'm saying? Facts, B. Straight facts, son. My guy. But
I love you more. That's still how you got the thug.
I love you more, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the first thing that really popped out to me, like Nas might have messed up. Cause we might not have any use for him anymore.
Well, hey, I said that.
We might not have any use for him anymore. It might not be room for Nas in the game anymore. I think we might slot him out with Dave East. Like, and you know what? That was actually a testament to Hov, because can't nobody do Hov style. But we ain't gonna go there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dave East.
Dave.
Yeah.
In your book.
Maybe. It goes up and down. But Dave East, man, he really came with it, man. I'd only heard the guy's name. I hadn't heard any of his music, but I see where the hype was. He might be an industry plant, but I'm glad they planted him in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they planted him in the game. Like, dude can do anything, it felt like, on those beats, man. Like, he had songs, like, I felt like Keisha was so, it was a great storytelling song, and it was so funny. Like, the skits were funny.
Yes.
He had funny bars. Like, he was entertaining, man. He had a great energy about himself on a lot of these songs without, you know what I'm saying, being overly energetic or just loud. He wasn't doing a Meek Mill where he was just trying to get you pumped up by yelling at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is what he was saying was getting you hype. I mean, he gave me that New York feel back. Like, he didn't try to do down south beats, man. He stuck to just grimy New York production, man. Like, he really is bringing New York back. If this guy's going to be the face of New York right now, like, perfect. I like it. I like where it's going, because, I mean, right now, besides him, I mean, free Bobby Shmurda, we got Young M.A. I don't want it. I don't want it. But
I like to see them on a track together.
I don't want it. Like, I feel like and the thing was, man, the features were great. I felt like he brought the best out of everybody that was on here. He washed pretty much all of his features and on all these tracks, except for Cameron. They went bar for bar, and I would have to say that the Game actually turned in a better verse. I did like Game's verse better on Bad Boy on Death Row. Okay. But that's not to say that Dave East was a slouch. You know what I'm saying? He still did his thing, but Game just kind of came with it. Like, Game is in a great place right now.
He can rap.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't realize. I think people forget is that he puts together pretty good albums, too.
Yes, he does. He's in a great place right now. I'm excited now to hear 1992 or
next
whatever.
Week?
Yes, but next Friday, I believe. So that'll be coming up. Y'all keep an eye out for that. But yeah, man, like, dude, like, when I heard "Don't Shoot," man, that was one of the most creative songs.
Yes.
And it was so necessary.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? I just gotta. I'm looking. This is only a mixtape. I'm so looking forward to the album. The album's gonna be executive produced by Nas, from what I'm seeing. Which, like I said, Nas he did a great thing, but he might have done himself an injustice, because Nas' album done. I don't want to hear it. This might have been Nas' album. This should have been Nas' album.
As long as Nas keeps Salah Remy in the hole, I'm cool with the production. Because Salah Remy, him and Nas are kind of like buddy.
That might be a downfall, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Keep Salah Remy out of there.
Yeah.
I think Nas at the point where he's just watching the dollar circulate.
He is.
Absolutely, man. Signature fade with a bevel blade. It's a major key. I feel him. But I'm going to get me one of them bevels. They look great. Yeah, they look great.
Yeah. Really problematic, bro.
Tristan Walker, man, holler at us, man. We'd love to be a sponsor, man. Just send us free boxes, bro. We'll shout you out.
I'm really going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to use it. As a matter of fact, send me the razor. I need that. But anyway, back to this album, man. Like, it was so refreshing to hear this. Like, we haven't gotten a good New York artist in so long, and you know what I'm saying? We keep getting those I don't want to call them one-hit wonders, but we keep just getting these guys. Yeah. I like Bobby Shmurda, man. Leave him alone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he got locked up too quick. And Designer, y'all are trying to force him on us. Timmy Turner's okay.
At this point, hold on, before I don't mean to cut you off.
You good?
At this point, Designer has Tourette's, and we need to address it.
I like Designer.
Get him out of there.
You know, but I like Designer as a person. I like the character.
But it's not funny anymore, man.
I like that. I like it.
He has Tourette's. And it's not funny anymore, Kevin. I think he's going to go.
He's entertaining.
Get that boy some help, man.
I like him. He's entertaining. Right, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about the music, but he's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But Young M.A., I don't want it. I just don't want it. Like that, what is the name of the song? Ooh, I don't know. It's a good song. It's got a great beat, but I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. But this guy, this is what they needed, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like Joey. I like Joey Badass. Who else New York really got as far as young guys? I like ASAP, but they don't have a New York sound, really. No. You know what I'm saying? I like the whole ASAP mob.
I do like the ASAP mob. I just don't know. They don't have, like you said, a New York sound, and they spend too much. They don't give us enough.
Right.
You know? It's like they need to strike while the iron's hot. They don't give us enough.
Rocky's last album was all right. And I mean, Ferg's album was not good. he was just trying to do too much. So Rocky's really the only one that matters out of ASAP Mob, and you know he's so busy dating models that he don't have time to record albums. But whatever, we got this guy, we got this Dave East guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All in all, I had to give this out. Now y'all might not agree with this one, but I had to give it an 88.
Okay.
All right. Now with it, I didn't want to get too high on it. There were some kind of down points in the album when I listened to it. It was some tracks I was like, you know what? And Cameron on here, even though I felt like he went bar for bar, I kind of felt like I'd heard those rhymes from Cam before.
We might have.
Yeah.
We might have.
I felt like I heard those bars. It's always nice to hear Cameron. Yeah. I like Cam.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't the hiney whinies and the biney whinies, you know, that, you know, I was okay with it.
And then Beans, like I love hearing from Beans, but like it hurt. That's not Beans anymore.
It made me sad.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of hurts. And I mean, they just knocked out the legend.
You can't get a lung transplant.
I guess not.
I just want that old. I want that.
I just want the bully not to be getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? And now they bullying him on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That guy, Toofy Bay or whatever his name is, man. He threatening to slap him every other day. Like I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Rockefeller didn't build that for this. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You know, man. Dane wasn't on there.
Did he lose weight though? Because he was on that cypher last night.
Yeah, man. He lost a lung, man. Beans has been going through a lot, man.
Shot.
Yeah, he got shot up, man. Beans has been going through a lot, man. But and then I listened to him on Tax Season, like, yo. Like Tax didn't get a word in for about a good hour and a half.
But you know what though?
Once Beans came
I think
on.
that was Tax Stone's best podcast I've ever
It was because he didn't talk.
No, he just let Beans rock.
Yeah,
and he just sat back and let him talk.
Yeah, nobody said anything. That might as well have been the Beanie Siegel podcast.
And that's the thing. It was an hour and a half. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It was an hour and a half of just. It was good.
I felt bad for poor DJ Self. He came up there to promote something. And it was like, get him out of here.
Get out of here, DJ Self.
Yeah, see you later.
You know, for loving hip hop, which is a complete crapshoot, by the way.
Yeah,
don't donate time to that.
So definitely good album, man. I think it was definitely good to listen to. It was definitely a breath of fresh air. Awesome. But we don't know what we're going to listen to next week.